Choosing a red eye therapy device isn't always the easiest task. There are so many brands and models out there with new technologies, touchscreens, new wavelength, dual lens chip. There are so many things out there right now, so it's very hard to hold a track on it. So I believe it is more difficult today to choose a brand or even a model than it was for a little bit more than a year ago since I was buying a red eye therapy panel. And it all depends on what your budget is and your personal goal is. So for the last year now, I've been reading a lot of different studies and I've been following the market now on different brands and models. And you could easily say that I am brainwashed right now. The more I'm reading about it, the more I want to buy new models. So for example, I'm very into buy a mini panel that I can bring with me on vacation. And I am even considering for change my big panel, my Infrared Flex Max to a bigger model. I thought I had thought it through when I bought it, but ever since I've been reading about this stuff, my conclusion is that I need a bigger panel. So that has driven me to do more research between all the kind of different models out there. So I have to say it is very confusing out there when you are clicking around the web pages between all the brands and reading all the numbers and models. So there are more often times that I am more confused than certain on what kind of products I want to buy out there. So I started to do notes. So after a while I got tired of all my notes because they were everywhere in my house, and I decided to make Excel file to write it down. So just like a week ago, I came up with an idea that maybe it could be a good idea to maybe do a more serious file to share with you guys so you can see all the kind of different brands. So that is actually something I did for the last like one and a half week. I started up a web page. It's just a basic web page where I started to store a little bit information that it can be useful for you. Off on my YouTube videos that you can see, and even the file that I was mentioning with all kind of different brands in there. Of course, there are more brands out there, and I'm thinking I'm gonna build up this list by time, but it is a start. And I even linked in another file where you can actually search on different studies. You just type in a keyword and you can see what kind of studies there are out there about it. So when it comes to my comparison file, I just want to say that you have to take the numbers with a little bit grain of salt, especially when it comes to the cost and the weight and the size. That is all because I've been converting pounds to kilos and inch to centimeters. I don't know if I did myself an unfavor doing that, but it took a lot of time to doing it. And when it comes to the price on the models, I just want to say that there are a big chance when you are clicking on the link you will see a lower price because the brands are having campaigns all the time, and the prices you see on this list that they are not connected with the web pages, so the prices will not be updated. So that is maybe something I will work on in the future. So as you can see, there are not that many brands in here, but I think in time I will build this up. So this is more the brands that I think is more well known for me. And I appreciate really if you leave a comment if there are some kind of brands you think I should be mentioning on their lists, or give me any tip for that matter. And I even added in some discount code in here so you can get a nice price on it. Speaking of prices, as you can see below the prices, there are some discount code here, and that is something that I have on some brands. I'm not interested to have discount code on every brand. Thanks to you guys who've been using my discount code, we are up $200 now for the fundraise for the prostate cancer. So well done, guys. And for you guys who haven't been able to use my discount code, that is all right. You can easily support the channel by just hitting the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's see if the channel can grow over 1,000 subscribers to the end of this summer. So when it comes to my choices in the future, I will say that I think I'm gonna buy Black Blue Light mini panel or a traveling panel. And I think when it comes to a bigger panel, I think I'm gonna buy an XL device, and it is between the Black Blue Light and the Meteor Light. So we will see in the future what I will buy. Maybe I will wait out a little bit. Maybe there will come a new model soon. We'll see. But that is where my thoughts is when it comes to buying a new product. So I will just leave a link to my webpage in the description so you can get access to the files I've been mentioning. I hope you can see the effort I've been trying to do on this comparison file. It took me quite a few hours to make, and I will build it up to compare it to more brands and models in the future. There are a category that I haven't been making yet. It is the small categories, but it will come soon. I just had to take a break from the project because I almost got insane when I was doing it. I have been thinking of making the same thing on beard trimmer or shaving devices in the future. I think I'm gonna do that. So guys, that is all for today. Hopefully you found this video a little bit useful. It is actually a gift to you guys who have been helping out with the fundraise. I hope you guys will have a great day. And if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to the channel so you will not miss my next video. Take care. Bye.